Arman Sarokyan just tore into Paddy Pimblett. He said Paddy doesn't even deserve to be ranked in the top 15. Not too long ago, the lightweight division had everyone excited. Fights were being made, things were moving fast. But now, it's chaos. Nobody wants to fight each other. What's going on? Arman flat out said he won't fight Paddy because it's just not worth it. Ilia Topuria? He says he won't fight Arman either because Arman's irrelevant in his eyes. Gaethia? He doesn't want anything to do with Arman or Paddy. It's like a loop of ducking. Everyone is avoiding everyone and it's honestly frustrating to watch. Ilya even said he'd rather vacate the belt than defend it against Arman. Yeah, it's gotten that crazy. And now, get this. Reports are saying Paddy Pimblett might actually be the front runner for the next lightweight title shot. With all the noise online, it's hard to know what's real anymore. But there's one guy we can trust, Dana White. And Dana's been pretty clear. Arman and Gaethje, they're not next in line. He's still upset about Arman ruining the UFC 311 main event, and he's said multiple times that Justin Gaethje needs to take another fight before getting a shot. But Paddy, Dana loves the idea. That matchup would make headlines, pull in numbers, and get fans talking. So yeah, the lightweight division's in a mess right now. But the drama, it's not going anywhere. Let's break down what Arman actually said in that interview.
Oh no. You gotta delete him from the rankings even. He's not even deserving to be in top 10.
Oh shit.
He beat the guy. He beat last 3 guys. It was Chandler. He had 3 losses. It was Bobby Green. He had 4 losses. It was Tony Ferguson. He had 8 losses. That's crazy. And like, you wanna bring that guy to fight for the title is. Just I don't know. You shouldn't even mention his name. You know, he doesn't deserve even mention the name.
I get you, but the people love him because maybe he's fought those people who sometimes in the fight game, some people were on losing streaks and then they won a big opportunity in a big fight. But Paddy shut those guys down.
Rainier Derrida is stepping up now, calling for a title shot next. He just came off a tight competitive win over Robert Whittaker. Both fighters had big moments, but RDR edged it out and got the decision. Now he's setting his sights on the winner of Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. It wasn't a dominant win, and in a stacked division like this, a close win might not be enough to get you to the top. You need a performance that makes everyone go, that's the guy. That's why all eyes are also on the upcoming fight between Caio Borralho and Nassourdine Imavov. That one could shift the landscape depending on how it plays out. At the post-fight presser, RDR made it clear he wants that gold. And interestingly, he's backing his former teammate Dricus to beat Khamzat. That adds a layer of drama. Both du Plessis and Khamzat used to train with RDR, so there's history there. Du Plessis and Derrida both fight in ways that look odd, a little awkward, very unorthodox, but they get the job done. Then you throw in Khamzat, whose pressure is relentless, and now you've got a division that's wild, unpredictable, and totally thrilling. Let's take a look at what RDR had to say.
Do you consider yourself as the main challenger for a title next? And do you think you will be fighting the winner of Dricus du Plessis against Chimaev?
Hopefully. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of stuff going on in the middleweight division coming up in the next few months. But yeah, I'm a top 5 fighter in the world. I want to prove that I'm the best. I want to get back in the gym, work on all this stuff that happened in this fight.
Khamzat Chimaev said that he is going to give $10,000 for anyone who can submit him in training. Do you think you would be able to do this?
I hope to submit him and make a little bit more than $10,000 in the cage.
How confident were you when they were announcing the scorecard that you won?
I thought I was surprised that one judge scored it like completely wrong. I thought I had 3 rounds at least, but yeah, it is what it is. I shouldn't. I hoped to finish him and I didn't. So you never know what to.
Now, let's talk about Islam Makhachev. He's just confirmed what fans have been buzzing about for weeks. He's fighting Ilia Topuria after his welterweight title fight with Jack Della Maddalena. And this won't just be any title fight. This is for that #1 pound-for-pound spot. After Ilya recently jumped Islam in the rankings, Islam addressed it directly. He said he knows it's all part of UFC's marketing. They're trying to build the super fight hype, and he's not mad about it. In fact, he's embracing it. Because this fight, it's about greatness now. This is huge. 2 champions, both undefeated during their title runs, both on fire, both fighting for the top spot in the sport. This is legacy stuff. This is history. Islam's fight with JDM is set for the fall. Topuria is expected to face Paddy Pimblett by the end of the year, but nothing's official yet. Stylistically, this is a dream matchup. Wrestling, striking, fight IQ, pressure. Both guys are elite everywhere. The hype will be off the charts. The stakes couldn't be higher. The winner doesn't just walk away with 2 belts. He walks away as the undisputed baddest man in the sport. Let's hear what Islam had to say in his interview. What do you think about suddenly being knocked off the #1 pound-for-pound spot? Islam replied, well, it's marketing. They're doing it on purpose to promote this fight. People are already interested in it, but they're doing everything right. And we will be fighting for the #1 spot in the rankings. Remember when Khabib Nurmagomedov said that Khamzat Chimaev should stand and strike with Dricus du Plessis instead of wrestling him? Well, now it looks like more and more fighters and analysts are starting to agree. One of them is Belal Muhammad, and he just shared his prediction. He's fully backing Khamzat to win. Belal pointed out that people are seriously underestimating Khamzat's cardio. He did acknowledge that du Plessis has this weird, tricky fighting style, but he also reminded everyone that du Plessis gets hit a lot, and over time, pressure and fatigue can break a guy like that. According to Belal, if Khamzat doesn't burn all his energy in round 1 trying to wrestle and instead keeps things standing, he'll be in full control. That's a pretty big shift in narrative. Khamzat has always been seen as the grappling machine, the guy who overwhelms everyone with pressure and takedowns. But now, top-level fighters are saying maybe the smarter route is to strike, especially against a guy like du Plessis, who thrives in chaos, who's great at scrambling, but also leaves big openings when he's on the feet. This fight is turning into more than just a test of skills. It's a battle of strategy, a true test of who can stick to the smartest game plan under pressure.
I got DDP or Chimaev. Honestly, I think too many people are counting out Chimaev's cardio. I think where Khabib said it best, if he stands up with him and strikes with him, I think he'll do well. DDP is an awkward style, but he does get hit a lot. And he breaks a lot of guys with fatigue. If Chimaev doesn't come out super hard in the first round, trying to take him down and letting out all his energy, I think he'll be fine if he keeps it standing. And then maybe the later round you try to wear on him a little bit, but you don't want to go out for that kill in the first round. And DDP just plays defensively strong, obviously, and then you end up burning yourself out for 4 rounds. So he needs to be smart, especially in this 5-round fight. But I got Chimaev. I think Chimaev's a lot crisper on the feet, and definitely crisper on the.
This sport, it never stops. 1 minute we're talking title shots, the next it's trash talk, last-minute call-outs, and surprise matchups. The lightweight division is in chaos. Big names are circling each other, avoiding each other, and fans are left wondering who really wants to fight. At the same time, new contenders are stepping up in other divisions, making noise and demanding their shot at greatness. And with fights like Islam versus Topuria on the horizon, the kind of matchup that can shift history, one thing's clear, we're heading into something huge. So whether you're riding with Arman, Paddy, RDR, Khamzat, or anyone else in the mix, buckle up. Because the drama, the rivalries, and the action, it's just getting started. Thanks for sticking around, and don't forget to tune in next time for more updates straight from the heart of the fight game.